Strength in Adversity. This was the company or nonprofit organization that we started out our campaign with. I am so sorry about the quality of this video. I did not know how to record, and I needed to get this assignment in. I mean, I knew how to record. I just could not get it to work for this assignment, and it's due. So anybody that's watching this, I'm really sorry. However, we did meet with the client and had a big screen, like a front, that we showed the presentation to them. And they've been really happy with the success of this campaign. Their vision statement was seeking justice for the innocent and teaching those that have been in the face of adversity how to find strength and happiness in it. We started out our campaign by posting positive quotes throughout 4 different platforms. Our main focus was Facebook to begin with. Our client did not have any presence at all on social media, and Facebook seemed to be the one that was growing the fastest, so we really focused on that. In the future, we are going to do a lot more focusing on Twitter and Pinterest. We found that as we grew those platforms, we received more hits to the website than through Pinterest and Twitter than any other site. We started out with a video, Murder by Sevens, a plea for help. This is a video that the nonprofit put out and published about 4 years ago. And we put this on the website so that those that started following, and friends and family, followers, and not soon to be friends of this organization, would understand where it happened, where it all began from, and what it is exactly this organization was trying to do. And we decided halfway through the campaign that as new followers were coming on, they were a little confused on the entire story, what was happening. So we did a recap and let them know again what the foundation of this nonprofit was and what it was that their goals were. The buyer persona was very interesting. In the beginning, we really thought that it would be young, or like 20s, 30s women, because that was what the platform first started out with. And as it grew, we were surprisingly shocked, actually, that the persona actually changed. And the people that were hitting the website the most were middle-aged men and women. And the second buyer persona was victims and people that were seeking justice in their own lives and helping with our nonprofit, our clients' goals. We did a SWOT analysis for the organization. Their weaknesses were they hadn't any presence on social media. They didn't have a lot of experience with social media, and their presence on social media was 0. But they did have some strengths. They had been around for about 15 years and had developed a foundation. People knew about the organization, and therefore it was easy when we reached out through social media to get people on board and to get their support. Our goals were to increase the social media platform and the following, and our goal now is to increase it on Twitter as well as on Facebook. We measured our success by the likes and follows on Facebook and Instagram. However, the biggest key indicator was how many hits we got on the website and how many people started following the blog that explained what was happening. Our first idea for post was to think, well, it wasn't our first, but that when we started giving them ideas and more posts, we decided that we needed to thank the followers. And that was a good strategy because people needed to feel like they were a part of something and what they were doing was helping. And when they found that out, they began sharing more and liking more and leaving more comments. They felt like they were a part of something. Here's another example of one of the quotes that we posted. We did one every day for 13 weeks and got a lot of success. People liked the encouragement every day. We also posted posts on evidence that we have found, or that they had found on a cold case that they were trying to solve. And throughout 13 weeks, every week, we would post a blog on the blog for them about the evidence that they found and things that substantiate their case and gave people information that they needed in order to help out on this case. The day before the blog would post, we would put an inspiring quote, but one that matched what the blog was going to be talking about. This particular one, they talked about the plaster and the wood that they had found in the crawl space, and we put a quote that was inspiring with it, along with what particular evidence we were going to be showing them on the blog. Here's an example of another post that we put. It was one that the organization wanted to show the followers where it was that they found their strength and their happiness. This was part of sharing how it was that they found peace. Here's another post that we posted for the campaign. Again, it's an inspirational one that hopefully will lift those that had been suffering through their adversity. Here's another example. This one was a cute one. When it's dark, follow the stars. When it rains, look for the rainbows. This was one of the most popular posts, I think, because of the coloring, and I don't know, people just really, really loved it. I do know. It was the coloring, it was the phrase, it was so many people, old or young, could relate to this particular quote. This was another post. The truth shall set you free, and it is a post that led into the 8th week and the evidence that they found that they posted about on that particular week. Again, I'm sorry about the quality of this video. It's awful, but I do have to say that the success of this campaign was shockingly wonderful. We're going to continue to work with this organization. We're going to modify the posts to where the ones that the followers liked the most, the one that we got the most response from. We're taking the analytics and switching it up a little for the next 13 weeks. We're going to have 13-week goals and reevaluate at the end of each quarter. Well, it's not a quarter, but at the end of each 13 weeks. Enjoyed this class. I've enjoyed all the things that we've learned and really enjoyed working with this organization. Thank you so much.